ricochets and setting up that team fight is going to give Jun a little bit more time until he can come online, right? We typically see those Wukongs make plays at level 6 as opposed to level 3 that you can with a Xin Zhao, but that's not necessarily going to be a concern. I do worry about JDG's potential to make plays early, but if they're able to sit back and scale up, then obviously they should be in a very good position and should probably be able to contend quite nicely with how this IG roster is forming. For IG themselves, talked a lot about JDG. IG so far have picked themselves up a very mid-game centric composition with this Rumble, with this Trundle. 1-2 item turn-ons are really, really big, large spikes for them. And then they sort of hit this slight trough almost until we get to see Critical Mass Gala, where he's sort of 700 range, critting for 500-600, every second or so, and then can start to work through this JDG composition. I don't know that they've got a lot of damage here on IG. They're relying very heavily on situational picks and little bits of burst that they've got between Winter's Bite into Concussive Blows, between the Subjugate from the Trundle to remove some of Xiaoju's tankiness, and if they can link all of that up, then that's great. But I do think that revolves a little bit more around pick. And if JDG are set up, they should be able to collapse and make it a full 5v5 skirmish instead. JDG, so they take on IG. Bot lane may be trying to push this wave a little bit too far forward.
Yeah, Sivir has no ultimate. Gala is going to go. Pays is forced to flash, but he's going to get tagged up and stunned. Wei will flash forward to the barrier. Will it be able to save Pays as he's trying to get away, but he will fall. It'll be first blood going over to Gala, and now Shun has joined the party, but this is not a fight that you're going to win. Yeah. The stun comes back. Xiaoshu is on his way, but they won more. Wink headbutts Wei away, and Shun gets tagged up, and he flashes and roots Xiaoshu on the bottom side. Dragon now finally being started up, as there was a lot of vision on it for a long time. Eventually those wards got moved. Wei should be under no threat. We'll be able to take this one fairly easily, and we are still waiting for Shun to make a big impact in this game. 10 minutes in, he's been shut down.
Yeah, and maybe some of that does come from the early capabilities of a Trundle. Maybe some of it comes from the fact that both of these junglers onto those respective side lanes. Xiaoju stuck around.
Yeah, Mako went around the corner, but is now going to hop in and look to tag up Xiaoshu. Will be able to hop away, but he's going to get rooted up, and he's going to go down. It'll be a second kill over to Gala. And they're just making it look easy in the bot lane.
To go then, and maybe that wasn't quite met by Wei. But even still, IG are going to find this first brick down on the bot side. It's going to be solo gold funneled into Rookie.
Right now, this does mean that JDG is able to start up the Rift Herald. Rookie does have teleport, but he looks like he's going to hang around. Way up top here, he's going to smite down Scout. Scout still has Flash available. He will look to flash away. Chains won't land. The fight breaks out near the mid lane bush. Mako's got to only knock up one. Gala had to flash away. He's going to drop the ultimate down, trying to keep Mako alive as Mako is trying to get out of there. Exhaust have gone down. Rumble's overheated. Rookie looking for a way to get in. But guess what? This Cassante in the front line just won't go down, but IG push JDG away.
Oh, really solid fighting from both of these sides. A great flash from Gala actually keeps him safe from the headbutt pulverize. And then the equalizer comes down from the Shy and completely turns that team fight back around. Importantly, it was the difference of mid laners there in the end. Scout wasn't able to be a part of this fight because he got pushed away on the top side. It allowed for Wei and Rookie to move through the river and actually come to contribute to that skirmish. It means that IG continue here to develop those neutral objective leads. This is now 2 grubs, the early stages of this game. The difference between these junglers has been night and day. Jun really not having too much impact so far, where Wei has seemingly controlled the carries of JDG.
Teleport's coming in. Dragon already secured for IG. Wall starting to close in. Mako gonna hop away. Shuri can't really get in there. But now he's gonna look to target
5v5.
Coming through onto the Shy right now. He's surrounded by multiple members, but he's heating up and doing good damage. And Pays gets caught by the pillar and falls. Rookie has the ultimate of the Alistar. He's gonna pop it, and he's gonna be a menace. Xiaoshu getting caught up, trying to do what he can, but he falls too. Now Scout's gonna be the next target. He'll use the Emperor's Divide to try to keep him away, turn it around. But Mako coming in from the side means it slows
Super play.
Scout will be able to at least get one on the backside. It's a shutdown, but when you take a look, IG just tear JDG.
And that's the gold lead that they've built up. That's the power of this early game composition. And you can see that it was still close. Collaboratively, probably 1,500 gold across the 4 members that are all alive still for Invictus Gaming, which is not a lot. That's a couple more ricochets. That's a couple more stabs from the Sand Soldiers. But IG are able to come out on top. They had this gold lead. They had this advantage. And importantly, he's able to take down Gala and get himself a little bit of extra gold. And I think that's the best from that situation. But now we have another skirmish, another look on this top side with Atacon spawning in 30 seconds.
Wink is stunned up. He pops his ultimate, but they have the damage to be able to take this guy down. Shun gets knocked back. Oh no, they tried to save Pays, but he's going to be going down as well. He does manage to find one on the backside, as you pointed out, but it's a 3-for-1 way to be that S tier jungler in this game, just to really speed bump and cause problems for Shun. But Wei has been that S tier jungler in this game. He has been on fire the entire game, and hey, he's just playing a champion that runs at you. It feels like JDG has disrespected IG so much, and now JDG getting a little bit desperate. Teleport coming in from Xiaoshu. It's now going to be a 5v5 rookie on the side with the ultimate of the Alistar, but oh, Scout's ultimate gonna whiff. Double knockup coming through. Shun taken low, and he's gonna fall. Wink in the middle of everything, trying to steal away with the smite, but he can't do so. Over on the backside, Rookie tanking up damn near everything. Just baiting them in. Sustaining so hard. The Azir turret is up, but it ain't gonna save ya. Pays is the flash away, and he's an all away from going down. It's a triple kill for Gala. Pays trying to run Wei and the Shy in hot pursuit. Where's the pillar at? Knock him up, take him down, smite him, do whatever you need. IG come up big once again. Oh yeah, there's just a kill on the backside here. That's nice.
It's an unofficial quadra here for Gala, as it takes, as you can see, quite a long time to take down the Cassante, but fortunately Rookie is running a ruckus in the back of the JDG composition. And it just makes it impossible for Xiaoshu to have this big impact on the Cassante, because by the time that he's looking at being the front line, the rest of his team's already died. And now IG get to put themselves on sole point. They secure to that stage. So having that item at 25 minutes, 3-item marker is absolutely massive. And the Senna, with 92 stacks, going to be building up a bulk of range as well with that. If JDG can even sniff this Baron pit, then they've done a good job.
I love talking about Senna stacks, but we haven't even had to this game. Before he hit like any crazy breakpoints or anything, IG was just rolling over this game. I mean, isn't the mark typically 60 at 20 minutes? We'll see how much he ends this fight with. Scout is only going to be able to get the Shy, and he just falls on the backside. Big knockup coming through on the multiple members. His Rookie is in the thick of things too. Pays can't do anything. Wink is going to get chased down too. It is another IG fight win, and this should be the game.
Yeah, they won't even need the Baron here. IG with a clinical game number 1 to start us off. 1-1 through the early stages of this split, and now looking like they could push themselves to 2-1. Game number 1, a convincing opener for Invictus Gaming.
You can take Xiaoshu and Wink out of Group Nirvana, but they might have brought some Group Nirvana with them, because JDG did not look competitive in this game. It's still early, it's their first one with the squad. I'm willing to give them a little bit of leeway there, but they're gonna have to show me something
on that top side for Xiaoshu, and means that there's an opportunity now to set up for a dive style champion in that top side, and Neferi can do that here with her ability to get in, get out from under those turrets quite quickly. Locked in for Jun. I remember seeing him in split number 2 have a very solid set of performances on this champion, so not out of nowhere here, as we do get to see now, again, IG with this flex capability, at least teasing the idea that this Aurora can go into the top side. Again, reminder that Shy has played this time and time again, and as that clock whittles down, they do pivot. They opt into this massive wombo combo and into giving the Shy now a lot more agency in this game. He's now got this Aurora to take into the top side, to try and dance, to skirt around Xiaozhu and see if he can now punish with a massive combo between both himself with the Aurora in between worlds, that Chaos Storm as well that will come through from Rookie. IG with a very good level 6 teamfight composition. JDG with a little bit more, again, needing to wait just that slight time longer, it feels like. 2 items coming through for the Varus, maybe the second one for Scout as well. But I do actually think that by and large, JDG might have a pretty decent mid-game spike to hit at as well. Those level 6 fights...
That's tough. There's even less people. They're like, I'm embarrassed after that first game. We'll see if JDG can bring those people back and bring the Gyos in strong for game and walk it out. And if he came up, that ward from Xiaoshu would spot anything out immediately.
Both teams looking for potential dives here, especially on this bot side. IG in trouble.
Gala in a little bit of trouble. He's just kind of caught up here. He's going to be able to flash away, but the root's going to go on to Wink, and Shun is going to be able to flash out, and he gets first blood.
Really well played by JDG down on this bot side. Crashing a wave under the turret, taking down Gala, and even with cleanse available.
A-OK. Shouldn't going to hop on this dragon with the rest of the JDG bot side because they have priority. They'll clear out the ward. The first dragon, 6 minutes into the game, will be there.
Yeah, and I think that just fits, to be honest. They are really far ahead down on the spot side, right? Even though the Varus opts into a tier early on and effectively is behind on combat power, if anything. The power that Jun has currently with that tunneler being picked up is quite strong, just with where we see as well.
Something down here, but looks like the wave is going to hold.
Hello.
Oh no, he just walked right into it, man. That is tough. Way is on the way, but I think Rookie, he's forced to flash away. Scout wants a little bit more, and the shield falls off. He gets the job done. Did he do any damage to him is the question. I think he did, yeah. And Rookie will at least get credit for that one.
There'll be some leftover damage from the Chaos Storm or from a Rogue Laze that happened. It's a 1-for-1, and it's a good wave actually for Rookie down on that bot side. It's about who goes to collect it, really, more than anything. But it does mean that JDG are able to secure themselves some grubs. So, again, you know, it's that trade-off, right? My Victor gets 20 stacks from his passive and progresses to another evolution that little bit faster. Of some attention from JDG as Wink, Jun, and Scout are all up here.
That wave is indeed stacked. Wink gonna flash on top. Mako gonna try to save his boy, but is unable to do so and is now caught between 4 members. Wink gonna take a last turret shot. He will be able to survive. It's a nice play by JDG. Now Shun gonna go in there for round 2. Take him down, as you said.
They found all 3 grubs. They're gonna find these first 2 dragons, and for the burden of execution, they are certainly executing right now.
Rookie's trying to find a way in, but he's met by Scout. Wink is also walking down to help out his boy Shun. Scout will be able to spot out this ward that's back here, so Shun is well aware that they know that he's there. Taze and Wink able to walk in. Scout can heal up just a little bit, and IG say no way, as they will lose the second Drake and they will lose the feats.
Either way, though, JDG once again posturing quite nicely on this top side. Pays.
Hayes does have the flash available. He will flash away after Wink engages. Shun trying to get there quickly as these health bars are low. The hail of arrows is not going to slow anybody up, so IG is forced away, but this Herald is up.
Yeah, and I think that that's fine for the trade for now, right? 3.5 minutes until that next dragon, which is where IG should try to make their stand, and Pays will have no flash for that. This is now a great big calling signal to the rest of the team. Okay, the enemy Varus has no flash. Please, can we focus him and try and take him down? Now then the question becomes, was that the right target to go for? Because roughly parity, I would say, as we move into this fight. Our AD carries 1.5 items, mid laners as well, 1.5 items. Overway, an extra level as well, and will feel quite confident as they move into this Drake setup.
Smites away the blue buff from Way, so full uptime for his mana and his spells. Rookie drops the Herald onto the bot side. I imagine that Shun will be ready and raring the smite this time around as the dragon has been started, but it will attack the dogs, so Shun is dogless right now. He does not have that dog in him. Teleports coming in from both sides. On the mid wave is the Shy. Meanwhile, Curtain Call coming out, but Scout is going to blow up Mako. He'll be able to hop away, but he does not live. But what a snipe coming through from Gala on the other side. The Shy getting pushed away. IG in there. It's a 3v3, but Tibbers is doing a lot. Chains of Corruption does not land. Shun is in the thick of things, looking for Rookie, but Wei will be able to drive him off. Dragon down, 4,000. Wei goes all the way in. They manage to find a kill. Shun will fall.
Rookie!
IG wins the fight. IG will take the Dragon and will breathe a big sigh of relief.
And it's a massive fight from the IG mid-jungle duo, once again linking up to set up this skirmish. It's no... Jun will ultimately fall as Rookie now caught out.
Yep, Rookie dying on a side lane here. It is tough. He's going to give gold over to Scout. So a second kill for him immediately after IG makes a nice play. This happens, and it looks like they will lose Otacon.
Hayes, though, in the mid lane has got flash back up. He actually might look to try and dice a little bit with JDG and with IG looking at that Rift Herald. Are IG looking to contest? The Otacon actually gets peeled away from as looks like the Shy might have been in a little bit of a rogue spot.
She's gonna pop that ultimate. The Shy trying to hop away. The slice, no dice, but the stun comes out. Right on top, Mako. What an ultimate from Wing. A big stun to follow it up too. And JDG is running this fight. The Shy gets stunned. Wei dies on the backside. And without their mid laner, IG falls apart.
Yeah, no Rookie, no fight there. And it's a complete whitewash as JDG destroy IG as they tried to peel away from the Otacon successfully so. And managed to pick themselves up is that 3 kills in the long run as Mako called for the quickness and then he gets CC'd, wasn't ever able to use that grand entrance to chain a knock up in. Now Rookie TP's down to that bot side and looking for a kill onto Scout. Tibbers.
This is problematic. Okay, he'll get the shield out. Scout gets very low, but manages to live. Turret goes down for available. It looks like everybody is here. Scout over on the side, forced to flash away. And now Wei's going to go after him. Can the Shy get in there and do enough damage? He's going to go between worlds, and they find the pick that they wanted. But the question is, can they escape? Teleport coming in. Pays over on the side, and now he's got to deal with Wei. Meanwhile, the Shy in a 3v1, he falls, but Pays... A Rookie comes over and causes some problems. He's low. The root doesn't land. Shun trying to dance around, but Pays is going to fall. The knockup not quite there because Shun went untargetable, and he's still alive, and he's still damn strong as they're going to look for more. But the Renekton's going to fall and turn into a pair of boots as Mako will take him down, and the lone survivor Shun has to limp away.
And it's again a great pick. It's that mid-jungle duo once again for IG stepping up. Instead of it being the Aurora in the mid lane, it's actually coming from the Shy. So kudos to Wei for setting it up, this time linking up with his solo laner in the top side to knock down Scout, who was not a part of that fight. And then but all the while here, this is just a case of IG having a numbers advantage. They took this fight 5 versus 4, and now Pays is dead again.
He's got no flash, and he will pay for it. Positioning issues abound for the JDG AD carry of this game. And IG have roared back to life, and they have their eyes set on the Baron.
And with no Varus, you know, that poke threat is significantly weaker. Would like to see them take this without too much concern, especially with the Malignants on the Annie being down, but instead they're going to turn for more kills.
Yep, Gala's going to land that root. Now they're going to look for a couple more targets. Mako will be able to charm up Scout, and he is deep and dead. Mako looking for more knockups, not going to find him, but there's the curtain call coming through to slow them up and try to land a snipe, and he does it again! Gala does it again! He's putting on a show back there! And now it's your Renekton in the middle of 5. A triple kill for Gala. It ain't cannon because it ain't a quadra, but he played it damn well.
And that's incredible for Gala to have this performance in game number 2. Stepping up for his team, and honestly the entirety of IG this time round have looked very, very scary. They came out of this early game and came into this series for me as potential underdogs, as you know, seeing as whether or not Wei would be able to at their backs now, potentially putting themselves in a very good position to take down these inner structures where you can see just lurking over the wall. No flash still.
They're stuck. They're stuck in the Cataclysm and they can't get out. The Shy takes out Shun. Now Scout over on the side will burn his stun on the Shy. Meanwhile, Xiaoshu trying to get back there, but Wei is going to flag and drag out. Scout goes in, lands a big stun. They find the Jhin, and Xiaoshu is looking for more. He finds the Shy. Could be the throw of the century, Rudu, as Rookie is stuck. The laser on the Wink, it's not going to kill him, but Mako comes back in. Rookie's still alive. He's still standing, but Xiaoshu, the MVP of this fight, comes up.
Doesn't matter who he gets penned in the Cataclysm with. If they take him down, odds are he's going to have the time to get into his GA and then his EQ back up as Jun now caught, but just goes invulnerable. Mako here kind of wasting the ulti.
That Wei will show no fear as the Shy in a little bit of trouble. Shun is looking to run these guys down. Wink takes a big forward shot between worlds coming from the Shy. Wei coming in from the side. They're going to focus down Wink and he's going to fall. Guardian Angel going to get popped. Big damage on the backside. It's going to force Shun away. Wei is back up, and now that's going to mean a 5v4 for the next 35 seconds as this top inner turret falls.
Now, losing Wink, not the biggest deal here for JDG. They've still got the damage and the range coming
Low. They're
through.
going to target out Scout. He doesn't have that flash, and he's going to fall. Wei is still
live?
alive. Somehow, some way, he will flag and drag out. The fourth shot puts Shun down, and now they're going to look for Pace. Xiaoshu trying to make another hero play. He is going to find the Shy, but he will only find death. Another triple for Gala, and that should do it.
Wave coming through on that top side. They're just going to corral these minions in. 30 seconds on any of the carries for JDG. Wink is here, but he's not going to be able to do anything here. He's got an entire wave to try and take out.
He flashes to the side. He gets knocked up. Unofficial quad for Gala, just how a Jin would draw it up. An IG, a 2-0 victory over JDG. The first one in dominating fashion. This one a little harder, but they weathered the storm well.
And that's really good for IG.